Over 4,500 years ago, without modern machines, humans built one of the most precise structures on Earth. But how? The Great Pyramid stands on the desert like a giant stone ship. It sits silently on the Giza Plateau near modern Cairo. The sun rises behind its sharp, triangular edge. First light makes the ancient stones glow with a soft, golden fire. A monument for eternity, enduring across millennia. This pyramid is incredibly old, built more than 4,500 years ago, during Egypt's Old Kingdom. The ruler who commissioned it was the pharaoh Khufu, second king of the 4th dynasty. To the ancient Egyptians, the pharaoh was a divine intermediary, a god on earth who would join the gods in the afterlife. The pyramid was designed to be his final resting place, a machine for resurrection, a permanent house for his eternal soul, a stairway to the heavens, ensuring his journey into the next world. More than a tomb, it was a statement of royal authority and national unity, the greatest project of its time. Quarrying, transporting, and assembling millions of massive blocks showed unprecedented organizational skill. When finished with polished white Tura limestone, it would have been a beacon visible for miles. Egyptians believed the soul, the Ka, needed a protected home and provisions. The complex ensured eternal rebirth among the stars. Graffiti-like quarry marks above the king's chamber mention crews such as the Friends of Khufu, and name the pharaoh himself, a builder's signature. These marks tie the monument to Khufu and his era. The pyramid was Khufu's project for eternity. The sheer size of the Great Pyramid is breathtaking. It was built from an estimated 2.3 million stone blocks, totaling roughly 6 million tons. The average block weighs about 2.5 tons, about the same as a large family car. Some granite blocks used to roof interior chambers weigh up to 80 tons, quarried in Aswan over 500 miles to the south and brought to Giza. Originally about 481 feet tall, it was the tallest man-made structure for nearly 4,000 years. Its base covers more than 13 acres. Even more astonishing than its size is its precision, accuracy that challenges today's technology. The base is almost a perfect square. Each side is about 756 feet, yet they differ by less than 8 inches, over 99.9% accurate. Each side is aligned closely to the cardinal directions. The deviation from true north is only a tiny fraction of a degree, likely set by observing the stars. Craftsmanship is extraordinary. Casing stones, now mostly gone, were polished white Tura limestone, fitted so tightly a knife blade could not be inserted between them. Each face has a subtle, deliberate concavity visible only from the air under specific light. Immense scale plus minute precision. This is what makes the Great Pyramid unique. How did they maintain straight lines and perfect angles as it rose? This precision reflects deep practical understanding of mathematics, geometry, and engineering. They did not just move stone, they shaped it with intelligence and skill that still commands our respect. How did they lift all those heavy stones? This is the central question of construction. The most widely accepted explanation involves ramps and wooden sleds. Art shows large crews pulling on sleds. Ramp remains exist at smaller pyramid sites. Real-world evidence supports ramp use. A long, straight ramp offers a direct path, but as the pyramid grows, it must extend immense distances, perhaps over a mile, with a volume rivaling the pyramid itself. Building and removing it would add years of effort. Zigzag ramps require less material, but introduce dangerous hairpin turns for multi-ton sleds. Maneuvering around sharp corners would be extremely challenging. A spiral ramp saves space, yet it would obscure faces and corners, complicating precise surveying. Any exterior ramp requires major removal after completion. An alternative proposes a short external ramp for the lower courses, then an internal ramp corkscrewing up inside, championed by architect Jean-Pierre Houdin. Microgravimetry detected a low-density spiral feature. A notch near an upper edge may mark a turning corner. The idea fits many known facts, though debate continues. Water-aided transport. The Nile once flowed closer to Giza, and canal and harbor remained show blocks, especially granite, moved by boat. Complex hydraulic lifts lack evidence inside the pyramid, but experiments show wetting sand before a sled dramatically reduces friction, a simple, effective technique. Ramps, external or internal, and water-assisted hauling remain the leading frameworks. They keep us debating and searching for answers. Modern science lets us study the Great Pyramid without harm, like an MRI for stone. Muon radiography tracks subatomic particles created by cosmic rays. Muons pass through hundreds of feet of rock. Voids let more muons through than solid stone. By recording millions of tracks over months, scientists map density variations within. In 2017, scanned pyramids revealed a large, previously unknown void above the Grand Gallery, at least 100 feet long. Its purpose is unknown, perhaps structural relief, perhaps one or more hidden chambers, even a feature of an internal ramp. Further research is needed, but the discovery proves the pyramid still holds secrets. Laser scanning and photogrammetry create detailed 3D models with millimeter accuracy. They confirm subtle concavity of faces and reveal tool marks on stones. Thermal cameras detect temperature differences that may hint at hidden spaces. Together, these tools refine theories and move us beyond speculation. Our understanding is increasingly grounded in hard, testable data. Faced with such scale and precision, some doubt simple tools and turn to sensational theories. Ideas range from sound or light cutting to levitation, even alien intervention. They make great stories, but they are speculation, not science. No credible physical evidence supports such claims. No unknown tools, no strange power sources, no alien artifacts. What we do find is plentiful human evidence: copper chisels, stone pounders, sleds, ropes, bakeries, and cemeteries. Attributing the pyramid to aliens or lost tech takes credit from the ancient Egyptians. The builders used simple machines like levers and ramps, practical geometry passed down for generations, and above all, organization. They solved an immense challenge by breaking it into millions of manageable tasks. The real, lost technology was the social and administrative system that coordinated tens of thousands of people over 2 decades. The pyramid was a social achievement as much as an engineering one, built by a skilled, dedicated workforce, not a disorganized mob of slaves. Permanent crews included quarrymen, masons, and toolmakers, supported by seasonal laborers. Farmers likely joined during the Nile flood, paid in food, clothing, and shelter. At Giza, excavations reveal houses, bakeries, breweries, facilities feeding thousands daily. Cemeteries and skeletal studies show hard labor, arthritis, healed fractures, and medical care on site. Supplying stone, copper for tools, imported wood, and food for tens of thousands demanded a sophisticated bureaucracy. Scribes kept records, managers allocated resources, overseers directed the work. The project became an economic engine mobilizing the whole country. Experimental archaeology shows multi-ton blocks can be quarried and moved with period tools, ramps built at scale, and sleds pulled more easily over wet sand. Manpower, organization, and clever physics suffice. No mysterious devices are needed. The power of coordinated human effort was enough, and remains enough to explain this wonder. Step back and a clear picture emerges. No supernatural or extraterrestrial explanation is required. While details remain to learn, the weight of evidence points to a profoundly human achievement. It testifies to ingenuity, organization, and willpower focused on an ambitious vision. New scans, including the Big Void, refine our understanding of how they built, not proof of magic. The true wonder is not that it was built by aliens, but that it was built by us, master surveyors, engineers, and project managers using simple machines at epic scale. We must balance open-minded curiosity with scientific rigor. So far, the trail leads to the people of the Old Kingdom. Was it lost technology, or simply the greatest achievement of human genius?